俄罗斯街头采访群众。
第一段
说不要，然后后来我就坚持了。但是后来现在是我爸最支持我在中国，也因为他看了我之前的找的朋友，他也觉得特别好。我妈现在是非常非常的希望我能回去，但是我今年有一个规划哈。我今年我想，因为我妈特别喜欢种地种菜，然后特别对有机的菜感兴趣，所以我想在北京附近找一个农场，然后有很多比如说也有外国人在帮助，就是参与这个农场，然后我想在那里给他找一份工作，这样他一过来他就有一些英国的说英文的朋友，然后也可以慢慢的融入这个社会。但是这个是秘密，还不要告诉他。这是我的计划。
最后面是爸爸，
这是爸爸啊，这是爸爸。Hello, Dad。
哎，你看这么看的话，那个妹妹确实长得像爸爸。再回忆一下刚才那样。
第二段
Of the 1.3 billion Chinese, over 90% of them think they belong to the same race, the Han. Now, this is completely different from the other world's most populous countries. India, the United States, Indonesia, Brazil. All of them are multiracial.
第三段
Poi come potete vedere una caratteristica della città di Chongqing sono le salite e le discese. Di fronte come vedete la città è tutta fatta così, sali scendi, quindi si vedono pochissime persone in bicicletta perché veramente se provate ad andare in bicicletta qui va ammazza. Adesso siamo arrivati in centro.
In there, mix it up. Oh, I can smell the sesame and the cilantro. Look, they're plump. They're plump. Oh, 这个很好吃的，太好吃了，很香的，有芝麻的味道。
第四段
They're friendly and they're hardworking people. Excellent people, supportive people, and good friends.
We have a same different culture but we have a same heart like as the Chinese has.
Chinese people are very close to our heart. We respect them.
We are looking forward to establish more friendly relationships with them, explore their culture. I mean, they have a
第五段
No empty seats, such as a demand. There's twice as much high-speed rail track in China already than there is across the whole of Europe. That's quite amazing. The investment in infrastructure, we've heard about roadways, which have doubled in size over the last 5 to 6 years. It's in growth of airports, which have also increased in size. And just take ports for a moment, because here's a very instructive issue. Of the 10 busiest ports in the world, how many do you...
Number one. When I came here, I was very surprised how technologically advanced it is. I think it's years ahead of Europe or any other place that I've been to. I think you guys use your phone for everything here, from paying to buying things online. It just blew me away how advanced it is. Yeah, so I didn't expect China to be that advanced. I mean, I'm telling you, it's years ahead of Europe.
我第一次来这中国是在高中的时候，没想到中国是那么大，有那么多的人。Yeah, China would be. I didn't expect it to be that much developed in some places, and also there are so many people. Everything's still.
第七段
Помнить все хорошее, что случилось до, и не забудем трудное сегодня. Это неподдельная дружба. И ваши искренние намерения дополнительно мотивируют нас сейчас лучше работать. Но я прошу проявить терпение и понимание, если скорость.
第八段
我学中文，我爸非常反对。他说中国是发展中国家，他说你学就是对不起哈大家哈，他说中国是发展中国家，你学这个语言没有用处，你学这个语言没有用处。然后当时我记得当时我告诉了我美国那边的朋友要去中国，他们说小心，很危险，怎么样是吗？
都会这么说？没有，
不，我们国家我是说我的朋友当时会觉得会跟姜老师的想法，但是什么时候开始有改变？而且。什么时候开始有改变？是2008年有奥运会的时候，那个时候我记得很清楚，我的父母会开始向自己的朋友说，我的女儿在中国。
第九段
我们那边吃饭是没有碗的，他不是用碗的，是用碟子。
我妈就从中国这边买了好多碗，然后筷子什么的，往那边就去运。因为我在那边的话，我特别挑啊，在中国吃饭我一点不挑，真不挑。但是你要是说跳出中餐这个圈儿，那不好意思，我可挑了，非常挑。
所以这就是2年回去一次的原因啊，不愿意多回去，饮食不习惯，
不愿意多回去。不只是饮食不习惯，我用的餐具，我现在就是说我出去都是用筷子。上回我去就跟人吃饭，人说哎，请你吃。
第10段
communal. They eat together, they spend a lot of time together, they buy houses together and all live in one big house.
We have a good style, good food. Your language is very difficult.
It's maybe difficult for them to integrate. They tend to be a lot with each other. It's very common to see them
only hang out
together.
Yes.
More than other cultures.
Yes. But what about other foreign communities?
So we do it like when I lived in London, I also had Italian friends. So that's normal. But I also had a lot of friends that were not Italian, and I see this less in Chinese.
People don't know much about China.
Yeah.
They have like all the countries in Asia are the same. All the food and the behavior.
They think like that's small, that's all the same people. They think it's just one big culture, it's just lots of people and that's all. For example, I have my sister right now in Hong Kong and I'm here the weekend and they think we can meet each other. I was like, no way, like that's way too far, just check them out. They're like, oh really? They know, so that's big fun.
Really smart and hard workers. Serious, they follow trends. They're always like different from all of the rest with their style.
So what's the image of China before you came to China?
They produce everything. They have everything. You produce everything.
And
everything is made in China.
Copy.
Made in China.
Copy is also very famous from the past. China is also ramping up with new technology.
第11段
洲国家，比如说韩国、泰国、越南。哇，中国的发达突飞猛进了，当今有新鲜感。我的心里每天都告诉我，这里你应该住在这样的地方。你很年轻，你可以跟中国一起继续发展，这样会成功。下一点，我现在在加拿大，因此我没有太合适的学习中文环境。在中国，好像我可以更快的学习中文，跟中国人交流。我知道有一天我会说的流利。下个原因，我觉得在钱的问题上，我可以省下钱，然后。
第12段，
然后我觉得我特别适合他们的产品，然后说过2天要拍摄，而且拍摄1天就能给我1000块钱的工资。我当时很开心，然后赶紧去剪头发、做头发，然后做指甲，很漂亮，就觉得哎，我到那个杂志上平面上这个腰很漂亮，然后在镜子面前还摆各种姿势，什么怎么更好看啊什么的。结果到那儿之后发现，我要拍的成品是医学的用品，比如说做手术的一个口罩啊，还有 X 光的一些防射服。根本就看不见我的脸，就全是那个衣服。他就觉得可能我身材高嘛，高可能会体现出这个。
第13段。
It's just really interesting, and I decided I wanted to learn it. When I was little, I used to read lots of books about China, and I thought the history was really interesting, and I just thought it was really beautiful. Am I still in China? I don't have a specific reason. I'm enjoying my life here, and I think China has a lot of opportunities, and I have some friends that I made here, and I don't quite want to leave them yet. And
第14段。
这个东西很有名，因为我除了在老门洞看到，我那天在1912好像也看到。那我稍微问了他们那个豆乳盒子呢，他们说是中国的一个特色，他们说蛮好吃的，像千层蛋糕类的东西。等一下可以买1盒来试试看。这个要10块钱，但我跟你说，
第15段。
Most important political value for the Chinese is unity, is the maintenance of Chinese civilization. Only about this is what gives China its sense of being China. What gives the Chinese the sense of what it is to be Chinese comes not from the last 100 years, not from the nation state. Of the 1.3 billion Chinese, over 90% of them think they belong to the same race, the Han. Now, this is completely different from the other world's most populous countries. India, the United States, Indonesia, Brazil. All of them are multiracial.
第16段。
但是我觉得这些人真的不了解中国。我觉得在中国晚上出门是一件非常危险的事情，特别是女孩子。如果你是女孩子，我真的不建议你晚上出门，因为你一不小心，钱就会被别人抢走。
第17段。
正确，所以我作为一个俄罗斯人，了解中国文化，在中国，而且也在俄罗斯有不少中国朋友，所以我觉得我有发言权聊这个话题。首先，我要谈一谈俄罗斯人怎么看外国人。由于俄罗斯人的文化和语言比较独特，所以呢，我们一看外国人不容易相信他，而且会保持一个很冷漠的面具。这个冷漠不是讨厌，这种冷漠就是一种保护自己的方式，希望给自己多余的时间去观察这个人，然后自己想明白是否想接近他，有什么方式去接近最好。还有一个很有意思的现象。很多外国人来到俄罗斯，可以交到非常多俄罗斯的朋友。俄罗斯人到任何一个国家也可以交到不少。
第18段。
Даже в США там много очень китайских разных вещей, да, там есть их бренды, они тоже за счет них будут.
Да, они с ними не проживут очень долго.
Нет, я считаю, что никто сейчас не может существовать без китайских товаров. К сожалению, или к счастью.
Я думаю, что нет, потому что многие заказывают разные вещи и вообще все заказывают сейчас из интернета, привозят китайские вещи.
Достаточно хорошие, чтобы их убрали из производства.
Я думаю, без китайских товаров весь мир не сможет продержаться долго.
Тут красиво, зимой особенно.
А вы очень веселые.
Да, достопримечательности Москвы. Мне кажется, это Кремль.
Приезжайте к нам в страну, давайте общаться, всегда рады вас видеть здесь.
Особенно надписи в Китае на русском языке. Очень много ошибок. Старайтесь. Ну, я думаю, и у нас в России вот была история в парке Зарядье, тоже надписи на китайском языке были неправильные.
Ну, я бы хотела им пожелать...
第19段.
So different from Europe, so I would like to see like how people live.
I imagine it's to be a lot different from Europe.
Many million people, I will have problem to recognize them. Who is who?
Friendly people, was nice, very good food actually. The Chinese restaurants in Sweden are not anything compared to the real ones, of course, in China.
Everybody seems kind of kind, you know, a calm and nice place, you know.
The culture, the food, language.
第20段。
读研还是在工作，我就问他们，你们想不想回自己的国家？他们的回答呢是不想。可是为什么呢？我们一起来看看吧。众所周知，近几年来，中国的经济越来越好，实力成为世界第2大的经济体。其次呢，对外国人来说，中国呢，向世界各国提供了很多工作和学习的机会。这就是为什么呢，越来越多的外国人想去中国工作和留学。加上呢，
第21段。
They make up for 40% of the population here are minorities. Mostly Bui and Miao minorities. No matter you're a minority or not, here in China, everyone is treated the same, treated equally. In fact, some of the minorities, they actually get special treatment, better treatment than, say, Han Chinese. For example, minority students in high school or whatever, when they're taking their entrance exam or they're trying to get into their university of choice and you need points to get in, minority students will actually be given extra points that will go towards their overall score to help them.
第22段.
And pretty much let you glimpse into the life that I'm living here in Suzhou. Let's start this video. So before we dive into it, I just want to talk a little bit about where I am. The city that I'm living in currently is called Suzhou. It's about a 2-hour drive or a 30-minute bullet train ride.
第23段.
No puedo.
¿Qué es eso?
Es mi solución.
Bueno, lo cambiamos a otro más fácil para ti, ¿vale?
Muchas gracias.
Toma.
No, no puedo.
¿No puedes hacerlo?
No.
Bueno, entonces el último es...
第24段
But the country was far more developed than I had expected. I was shocked that instead of money, people used phones and could get virtually everything that they wanted by just making a few clicks on their mobile devices. Indeed, the technological development that I witnessed was something that I could only have imagined in the books of fiction. I took my first trip on a high-speed train. I tried delicious Chinese cuisine that is different in every province, and I met